Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Air Canada Centre. Paul Hendrick and Bob McGill. The Leafs and Jets here tonight, right here on Leafs TV. And Bob, let's talk about the importance of the game. I thought the game on New Year's Eve was huge. The Jets won this one. The Leafs get a chance to see the pendulum swing back the other way.
Well, if you look at both these clubs, after the Winnipeg Jets lost their game in Montreal last night, tonight is obviously these teams have the identical records, and the Toronto Maple Leafs with a victory here in regulation could vault back up to the 6th position in the Eastern Conference. So I'd say it's a pretty big game, no question. Home
ice advantage is going to be huge. Winnipeg played in Montreal last night, and there's a bit of a flu bug hitting the Jets right now. You've played in the National Hockey League. When you're in the dog days of a hockey season, it's not going to be easy for them here tonight.
Well, it's not, but I think the big thing is that, you know, as a Maple Leaf, you can't look at those things and think, oh, geez, well, they're going to be shorthanded. They played last night. They got guys with the flu. You know, it's an opportunity. If they're down a little bit, you got to put your foot on them and keep them down on the carpet. You got to take it to them here tonight. I don't think it's going to be an easy game because you got guys over on the other side that obviously have a lot of pride. And I think this is a statement game where the Winnipeg Jets have been outstanding on home ice this year, not so good on the road. And after last night's, you know, they gave up 3 goals in 50 seconds in the third period to get that game blown wide open by the Montreal Canadiens. You can bet that they're going to be a little testy here tonight. So Leafs got to be ready.
Whether the penalties Saturday night against the Leafs were justified or not, they did take them. Winnipeg capitalized and scored a couple of big goals, albeit maybe 3 power play goals as Cody Franson came out of the box as one expired. What can they do to build on what they accomplished here? Toronto, I'm speaking of, against Tampa Bay on the PK.
Well, first and foremost, I think they just have to put the reset button on, is what they did to the game the other night here at home. They were 5 for 5 on the penalty kill, and they looked very organized. And I think that's the important thing, is that you have to have all 4 guys, or 3 guys if it's a 5-on-3, in which they, you know, block some shots. But everybody has to be on the same page. If you're going to force a little bit, you have to have all 4 guys doing the same thing, where they're forcing in unison, where they're as a group. And I think they did an outstanding job of that the other night. And as a result, a huge victory here at home. So they've got to do that here tonight. Winnipeg, as you said, Paul, essentially 3 power play goals to win that game 3-2 on this past Saturday night in Winnipeg. So a game where they got to continue with the good things that they did the other night, and if they can, they should come away with a victory here tonight.
Monster will get the start for the Maple Leafs here tonight. I mentioned the word pendulum. It has swung as far as the Monster is concerned. He's getting all sorts of offensive support this year. Didn't necessarily get it last year.
Well, you're absolutely right. They've scored a tremendous amount of goals for him this year, and let's hope that continues. But I think you've got to give him credit where credit's due, too. He, for the first time, I believe, in his career here as the Toronto Maple Leaf, he's got the confidence of this hockey club. They feel comfortable with him in the net. They think that he can get the job done, and that's half the battle right there. And I look for him. I think it's a good situation here because James Reimer is going to come back, and he's going to play some good hockey. And I think that if you've got 2 goaltenders that are fighting to keep the net, that spells good things for your hockey club.
Well, the Monsters' last 10 starts, the Maple Leafs have scored 52 goals. Can they get it done here tonight? Time will certainly tell. We here at Leafs TV will have the game at 7 o'clock and kick things off with our Gate 5 live show at 6, followed by our Molson Canadian Leaf Nation pregame show at 6:30. On behalf of Bob, I'm Paul. We'll see you tonight right here at the Air Canada Centre.